What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking in with me. Sorry for the wait, y'all. You know how we doing. Y'all can definitely join in. I'll put the link in the private chat. I'm sitting here cooling out. It's the NBA playoffs. But who are we talking about? Who is the talk of the town? Who's dominating the sports world right now? Kwame Brown, the former number one overall pick. Some label him a bust, however way you want to call it. You understand? But I like what Kwame Brown has done, and we're going to break it all down. Feel free to get in the live chat. That's why I made sure it was alive, because I definitely want to communicate and have an open dialogue with the public. Not only can you join the live chat, but for people that's watching live, you could definitely join in and speak as well. If you got any opinions, anything to speak on. Kwame Brown has basically um, backfired the plans, whatever was against him. I don't feel like it was some type of. I don't think it was a situation where he was under attack. I just felt like he has been, like I said, labeled for the last couple of years as a bust, and sometimes being taken a little too far. The Stephen A. Smiths of the world. People that just take things a little too far. And like I said, they've basically destroyed his character. It was a situation recently. It was a report coming out that Jamel Hill, former lady who was on the ESPN doing her thing, she sent a cease and desist letter to Kwame Brown. Now that's just crazy. There was a cease and desist, y'all. We gotta understand they put a cease and desist on Kwame Brown. You understand? Because at this point, there's no filter. There's nobody that could account or predict what Kwame Brown is going to say. There's no way. You understand? Anybody could be under attack at this point. At this point, he might start talking about LeBron James. I really don't. Who knows what's about to happen with Kwame Brown? Nobody's safe. He's come at Jordan. He's come at Doug Collins, Charlemagne the God, Jamel Hill, DJ Envy. You understand? And the list goes on. So it's a complete trip. I feel like his disrespect is definitely unwarranted, but Kwame Brown has definitely changed the sports world. He's doing it in his own way. I feel like things are about to change. No more you're gonna be able to just completely disrespect any athlete, and not expect some type of situation where it'll be some type of backlash behind it. Pause. So it's a complete. It's ridiculous. You understand? It makes absolutely no sense. You know, um, Kwame Brown is, like I said, a ratings magnet. Everybody want to know what the hell is going on with Kwame Brown. How can Kwame Brown take over YouTube like this? I remember when all of this was going on, Kwame Brown didn't have, he had under 10,000 subscribers. He had like 6,000 or maybe 5 or 6,000 subscribers when everything was just going off. Out of nowhere, this dude got over 100,000 subscribers, y'all. You understand? I wouldn't be surprised if Kwame Brown get up to 1 million because it's no. I want to. I wouldn't be surprised eventually if they deactivate his account. Don't be surprised if the NBA and Google and some type of situation where they just go ahead and cancel the damn account. You understand? Don't be surprised if his account is deactivated. Kwame Brown, everybody, he's the talk of the town. I can't. We got to remember something, y'all. We got LeBron James in the playoffs. The New York Knicks in the playoffs. We got everybody's playing. Anybody that's worth something, and then we still talking about Kwame Brown. No, that's unbelievable. This guy's definitely he's a star. He's become a basketball star in his own way. Now I like to see what Kwame Brown does from after all this. Because to be honest with you, when I'm listening to Kwame Brown, I can't help but to start laughing. You understand? Because it's very funny at how he's articulating his situation. You understand? So it's very funny to me at times. So sometimes I'm laughing, but in all seriousness, it's a lot of key components he's putting inside some stuff that he's mixing with humor. So you got to decipher all that because there's some definite good truths in there. Like I stated in my last video, I need everybody to check out my previous video on Kwame Brown. You understand? So this thing is just gonna keep rolling on, man. More news as more news comes out, more information to come your way. But everybody's under attack. You know, anybody that mentioned Kwame Brown in a negative light, Kwame Brown is gonna fire back. So I would advise other athletes, Anthony Bennett. They need to situations like that, and other players. They need to speak up. You know, the Markel Fultz, you know, some of these players, they just need to speak up and really tell people what really happened. Because we got people on ESPN who's supposed to be experts, you know, giving us information. You understand? It's supposed to be the ones that they're saying, like I said, NBA insiders, whatever the hell, and they bringing us information. We're supposed to take it as gospel. So what Kwame Brown is doing is he's almost cutting out the major media and he's bringing it to social media. And I think that's a very dangerous game that he's doing, but it's a beautiful game. You understand? So Kwame Brown, you know, I would just like I said, I hope he's doing this thing. You know, hold it down, keep his security up, because don't be surprised if there's a situation that take place with Kwame Brown, and my man Steven Jackson, and all of them with all the smoke. Matt Barnes, especially Matt Barnes, Becky with the good hair. You heard what the man said. You know, so Kwame Brown, he might get seen about this. So he got to definitely be on guard, you know, or the things that could possibly happen because where there's smoke, there's fire. You understand, Paul? So, you know, when they talking like this, there's a lot of crazy talk, especially Kwame Brown, because he was saying some good stuff, like all of the good, like he was counteracting all of them, right? But what I will say is he said some real stuff, man. You know, he like some real cold hearted shit. You know, especially like I said, he was talking about Matt Barnes' wife. You know, the things got low. You know, when he started talking about a man's wife and somebody fucking him in the backyard. You know, shout out Dom King. Yeah, Dom King, definitely jump on. My bro Dom King working. You know, anything I do, my man's a part of. Yeah, definitely hit that subscribe button on my man Dom King. He about to start working back in a minute. You know, it ain't nothing. I mean, it's Flight Sports TV. Kwame Brown, man. And another thing, a lot of people clouting up off Kwame Brown. See, me, I'm the type, I'm not really even on it like that. Pause. You know, I gotta should give respect. You know, like giving it back to like dudes giving a lot of videos like back to back with this Kwame Brown situation. Like me, I ain't gonna lie, I got a job, but like YouTube not paying me. You understand? You know, I ain't even gonna lie. I appreciate everybody, that the new people that's coming on the videos and shit like that. But like I said, it's just I can't make it as many videos as everybody else can because most of the people who's on YouTube they might usually they might not have a job or their situation might be different. I'm in a totally different situation, so just for me bringing videos to the people, it's crazy. You know what I mean? As much shit I have to do and all the shit on my plate. You understand? But it's Kwame Brown, man, is a legend in my eyes. Kwame Brown is a basketball legend. You understand? The rape allegations with Charlemagne. You know, some people just don't got the right to be talking. You know, see, it's ridiculous. But back to Matt Barnes for a second. I just feel like I just glossed over that. You understand? I feel like Matt Barnes got really taken up for the alley-oop from my man Kwame Brown. I think he got hit the hardest with this. Everybody else could kind of let this shit go, even Steven Jackson. But the shit Matt Barnes went through, like he called him Becky with the good hair. He called him a bitch several times. You understand? He called it both of them bitches. You know, you might can even let that go. You understand if they might could talk that out. But the shit that he even said with Matt Barnes, like I said, he brought up the Derek Fisher shit. And, you know, people don't even talk about that. The NBA, they kind of act like that never happened. You understand? But it happened. You understand? And it's very funny. You know, so Matt Barnes, man, I'm interested to see what Matt Barnes is going to do about this. You know, everybody's in a different situation. Everybody's super corporate right now. You know, so it's different. There's a lot of things that's different. What's going on, Dime King? We definitely got somebody joining us.
What's good, Flight? How you doing?
What's going on, man? I can't call it, man. You know, this Kwame Brown situation is taking the world by storm. In sports media, you got NBA playoffs going on, and we here sitting talking about Kwame Brown. You know, the biggest thing in sports, man. Can you give me your thoughts on the whole situation? I'm just going to give you the floor.
You know what, Flight? I feel like Kwame Brown came at the right time that we needed him.
Right.
I feel like as a NBA community, all of us, you know what I mean? How we see the game, I guarantee we're all aligned. And what I mean by that is specifically when we watching people like Skip Bayless, and you didn't get a chance to point that out, but I watched Kwame Brown's video earlier. He came at Skip Bayless's head today too.
It's hard. I don't mean to cut you off, but it's hard to keep up because Kwame he ain't taking no prisoners. But continue.
And that's facts. He definitely ain't taking no prisoners. I think the thing today, Flight, I had seen his name so much just popping up everywhere. I was like, all right, damn it. I'm going to his channel today. I'm about to watch a video and see what he's talking about. So today was the first day that I actually watched one of his live streams, like from start to finish. What this man is talking about is much needed, really, just in the entire world. And back to the NBA community, we're tired of seeing the shenanigans at the top. So hearing Kwame speak his truth from that perspective, it really just sheds so much light that we much need. And he has a much bigger platform, seeing as how he actually lived that life, right? He actually did it.
Right.
So just seeing what he's going through right now and hearing his perspective, oh, you absolutely right. When you mean ESPN, some of these other major networks, it's the beginning of the end for them because people are waking up overall. They're like, hold up, man, y'all can't keep lying to us. Why do you think myself, you, the YouTube community, like speaking from the NBA perspective, that's why these channels are starting to rise. People starting to pay attention and be aligned with that.
Shout out to the new media.
They time has come. You know what I'm saying? Like ESPN's time has come. I'm not trying to do anything other than just point out the facts right now. And Kwame Brown, like I said, I listened to that live stream for the first time, and he really speaking some truth, some truth. SMG said something about the Ball brothers.
Yeah, they said that Kwame Brown said something about the Ball brothers. That must he doing a live like every other hour. It's like every other hour he live, you know. So it's like you don't know what he about to say, you know.
That's facts.
It's hard to keep up with everything. You know, you're gonna miss something. I didn't even hear about the Ball brothers situation.
He what he said about the Ball brothers was
yo, this dude Kawhi Leonard just threw it on this dude.
Hey, real quick, real random. Did you see that game last night, Flight?
Of course. That's your John Morant. He the truth. Listen.
Hey, I'm about to drop a live stream on Andrew Wiggins, bro. Somebody got to say something.
You know we over there. You know?
Somebody got to say something, bro. What he did to Steph Curry last night was crazy.
Yeah, he blew the game. Yo, they was rolling. He gonna shoot the shit and it didn't hit nothing. The shot didn't hit the rim and nothing. Shit hit the side of the back.
Like he's getting his own live stream, bro. Like I'm about to drop a video on this dude.
It was rolling. Everything was clicking.
I gotta point out the truth of that game. Like everybody saw it.
He just checked it. It wasn't even in the fourth offense. This was in the fourth quarter too. Like it was the best. But Steph Curry should have been a little bit more aggressive, man. Because John
Hey,
Morant,
hey,
man,
but
he was going for the juggler.
but
You
how
know?
aggressive do you want him to be
Man,
when
he
he
should have been
has?
answering John Morant.
Hold on,
He should have been trying to answer him. John Morant was taking it upon himself to
like,
finish it. I got a video for John Morant too. I need to do something because Zion
hey,
Williamson, he the only motherfucker that's not in the playoffs. You understand? What's in that? RJ in the playoffs. Why the hell you can't? Well, and RJ doing something. He ain't just riding Julius coattail. He's Julius co-star.
how you bring RJ into this?
I know. I'm just saying because I just want to talk about John Morant because I just want to say I'm
Yeah.
going to do it. And my video going to be highlighting about. It's really going to be exposing Zion. You understand? Because how do you the number one overall pick and the top three other players? You know they all in the playoffs and leading their teams to the playoffs. You seen what John Morant did? That was clutch.
I'm gonna give Ja all the credit in the world. What he did in the last minute and a half, just with that drive, spin, floater, I was like, okay, that he the truth. But don't get it twisted. The Warriors lost that game, and what I mean by that is they self-sabotaged themselves. Everybody other than Steph. I know you say you want him to be more aggressive, and I agree with you. He could have been more aggressive. But he did drop like 35 plus. You know what I'm saying? And he was getting double teamed the whole game. Right. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got a point. And he did have some decent numbers, but I felt like he went a little cold and towards the end.
Hey, they double teamed. You see how Dylan Brooks was clamping him? Whew.
At half court, they were sending the double. They was either sending it or flashing it. They were letting it be known. Right. Take one more step, it'll be 2 and 3 will be coming right after.
Playing no games, and then Memphis just had all the luck in the world. They role players was hitting every shot.
This dude John Morant kept coming to the paint doing that turnaround floater. You know,
right.
That shit just kept like it was a rerun.
Exactly. I was like, this shit is effective as hell. Like, how many times?
He gave my respect after that game.
He sure did, man.
Because he called it like with the first game when they had beat. Who the hell did they beat the first time?
It
was San Antonio.
The Spurs.
Yeah, and that wasn't easy. They went up big on them, but if San Antonio would have played that game for real from start to finish, they could have beat them. But San Antonio took too long to play for real. They was down 20 plus.
I like Memphis, boy. They got some heart. Hey, but I'm reading SMG Talks his comment. Yeah, man, he gave the Ball brothers, all types of Kwame. He gave the Ball brothers all types of he really just put some respect on LeVar's name and basically called out how the media is on some BS, how they had a Stephen A. and other, black men tearing down other black men in the media, and just really, really shine some light on how great of a dad. You know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly. I know ain't nobody perfect, right? We don't. Hey, everybody's
perfect, but he's a good example. He's a good example.
Yeah, 3 kids.
He's a positive black figure. You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. LeVar Ball, he motivated me to be a father. Well, okay, I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to be like LeVar Ball. Like, so I got 2 sons. You understand? Like I said, one is 3. The other one will be one in June. You understand? So.
And that's what Kwame was talking about. He don't want people to think like that, Flight.
Right.
Or not he. They don't want people to think like that. Like
Luka Doncic is gaining my respect. Shit, Luka Doncic is fucking him up right now.
Is
Luka Doncic got 30 in the third quarter.
Man, I'm about to. Hey,
5 threes.
It's a lot to talk about.
This NBA playoffs is exciting. Yo, that Milwaukee shit was crazy.
I ain't see it.
There was a game winner. The shit went to overtime and all that.
Let me look at the stats. Ooh, yeah. Miami. Okay.
Chris Middleton hit the game winner.
I know I'm tuning into this Brooklyn and this Denver.
Yeah, I'm watching everything. I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait for that next game. Shit.
Yeah, but you gotta wait 24 hours, right?
Oh nah. You said that's another 20. Yeah, that's another 24 hours.
Yeah, right, tomorrow 7, I think.
Yeah, tomorrow 7. That's gonna be the game.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna be working today, man. I'm telling you, I'm off tomorrow. I'm working tonight.
Hey,
I got a lot to talk about. You know, like I got to talk about the Hawks. the Hawks, Knicks. I got to do a Lonzo video. You feel me? Then I gotta do a Luka video too because Luka might put up a 50 piece on him real quick. I might be back in after this game. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
I think Luka going for 50.
I need to see the box score because the way you talking.
Yo, Luka got 30 right now, and they only up 4. They going to the 4th. He gonna have to play better than this.
He's shooting 57% right now, 11 for 9. So that means he okay, shoot.
Yeah, so it's crazy.
7 assists, 7. Hey, hold on, I got it up right now on the side.
But bottom line, Kwame Brown is one of the biggest. I believe he's the biggest thing in sports right now, and he's a damn views magnet. Like I said, anybody that's mentioning Kwame Brown, the shit is out of here. You understand? So it's crazy.
Hey, he that cease and desist or cease and desist that you talking about. That was for Charlemagne.
It was for Charlemagne. I thought it was for Jamel Hill.
It might have been both. Shit.
Yeah, they all probably said it. They're gonna try to silence him.
I know for a fact. It's Charlemagne.
Yeah, he gonna have to watch me about somebody. That's messed up. They're trying to silence him like that, sending him a cease and desist. That's crazy.
But
after all the shit they say, they could go on national television and say whatever the hell they want to say.
It's much needed.
Yeah, especially like even Jamel Hill, what he was saying wasn't like he was disrespecting her. He was still highlighting her fuckery. That's all.
He be twinkling, sprinkling a little disrespect in there. I ain't gonna cap. What I'm saying? Like, but it's the truth. It's raw truth, and we so conditioned to have this fake shit every single day.
Yeah.
That when somebody comes out speaking that real, we flock to it.
Right.
Right now, we in a day and age where we tired of being lied to and finessed. Half the shit that we noticed about the Pelicans this year flight, every single fan noticed it. This, what I mean? We can't keep accepting this.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying. So when Kwame says something, I feel like it paves the way.
Mm-hmm. You got a point, man. We're gonna definitely get into the Pelicans, man. When you gonna jump on the line?
I'm probably about to jump. I mean, I'm gonna finish this Dallas LA game.
Yeah. That's what I said. I'm gonna finish this game. And like I said, Luka get about 45. He got 30 right now. If he get 45 or something, I definitely gotta be. I'm jumping right back on this line, and especially if they win. And if he better not freeze up in the 4th. Because if he freeze up, I'm definitely gonna be back online.
So, I don't think he's gonna freeze up.
100%. I'm gonna be back live.
I'm real talk. I might just cover all of these playoffs for real. Like,
that's what I'm saying. If you want to do that, I got a lot of shit to talk about. I don't even matter. I could do that. I can help. I can help you out on your channel. Talk to me. Sure.
That's a bet. I'll definitely hit you up.
Yeah, hit me up and let me know when you're gonna be live and shit. I'll jump on. I ain't doing.
You ending this one?
Yeah, I'm about to get up. We about to get up out of here. But listen, Kwame Brown is the truth, man. There's so much to talk about. We just gonna. There's no way to keep up with him. You understand? Because he about to go. He probably live as we speak. It's more information Kwame Brown exposing right now. You understand? So it's no way to gather all the information. So of course I missed some shit. Because you missed some shit.
I miss all of it except for, like I said, today was the first day that I watched this video.
Yo, did you start laughing at any point?
Yeah, hell yeah. But it ain't like I'm laughing at him. I'm laughing with him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's like the things he's saying and how he's saying it.
It's like big facts, bro. Like that type of vibe. You feel me?
Yeah. Now the first video when he was first coming out live, when he was talking about Matt Barnes, did you hear about that?
Yeah, I mean, I just saw a clip. He was coming at Matt Barnes' head, man. I mean, real talk. Matt might have to. They might want to set up the pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Like just duke it out. Because some of them words you can't take back. That's just how I feel about it. Hey.
Right. What's going on, Danny?
Man, I heard y'all talking about John Morant.
Yeah.
We did a little talk to us.
Bro, man, yo. Hey, no disrespect to Lonzo, but bro, I was tripping.
We already know John Morant is better than Lonzo. We're not weighing up here.
Y'all saying Ja better?
John Moran is better than
Yo,
Lonzo. I'm not gonna debate
yo,
that. Are you kidding me? But I
nah,
say
no offense. That's not
Lonzo never made it to the
not
playoffs.
no offense, Alonzo, but bro, Josh on some other shit, man.
Shout
Oh,
out
Ja the truth.
well. Definitely appreciate that sub.
Ja the truth for sure. Like, I mean, like I said, I told Flight earlier, man, I'm getting on Andrew Wiggins at some point today. I'm dropping a video and I'm coming at Andrew Wiggins
You,
and
you,
him alone.
you better
Maybe
you better go subscribe to Dom King right now because it's going down. And
somebody
Yo,
on
come on,
YouTube needs to say
it's
that.
not safe.
Somebody needs to speak on this, and I'm going to be the first one.
You heard what the man said. Y'all better go to Dom King and hit that
Draymond?
motherfucking subscribe button.
Draymond gonna get some,
We gotta
but
speak on
Andrew definitely.
Wait,
What you say, Dave?
Dave, what's going on?
Look,
Wait, you cutting out? I can't hear. Am I the only one who can't hear?
because look,
Yeah, he cutting out
bro,
too.
look. I'm cutting out.
Nah, you better now. You good?
I wanted to hear what Dave was talking about.
Yeah, he gonna be back. You know, it's crazy. He want to talk about John Moran. I know he gonna go on for days.
Hey, but like you said, when he put dude in that spin circle and then did a floater, I was like, damn, you just couldn't stop it
a few times, and
you couldn't stop it.
Curry, you know, he didn't do shit. I'm like, what's going on, Curry?
I mean, they had like the same points, bro. You know what I mean? Same amount of points. Hold up, Flight. How you feel about Curry, man? You try to say he didn't do enough.
I was rooting for Curry.
Tell us how you really feel.
I'm mad that, you know what? I think the Warriors would have been a better matchup against Utah. I think Utah gonna finish Memphis. You know that's the problem. It's all about matchups.
I have to wait and see. Shit, I don't know.
Because the Suns gonna lose to the Lakers. You know, if the Suns would have matched up with anybody else, they would have made it out of this first round. But
that's true.
They had a hell of a season. They had to lose in the first round, and they might get swept. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Chris Paul.
Stop it. They'll get swept.
Hold on. Y'all, hold on. Let me break this down.
They're getting swept.
Let me break this down because I feel differently than both of y'all.
Okay.
Like, let me break this down. Hold on. Did y'all see? I'm gonna keep it real short and sweet. Did y'all see what Devin Booker did last year in the bubble? And y'all can say that's just the bubble. But I'm saying, like, when it's go time, Devin Booker taking that next step, and all he needed was a complimentary star.
He ain't never been in a playoff.
The bubble was the playoffs, in my opinion. The bubble was the playoffs.
It kind of was, and they went undefeated.
Because
some good teams.
I'm talking about undefeated. I'm talking about it takes a level of focus.
He beat the Clippers, and the Clippers.
So I'm gonna give him. Here, look. I'm gonna give him 2 games at the most. But they ain't getting swept.
I don't think they could take 2, bro. The Lakers
they ain't getting swept. They gonna go out with some respect.
They better not lose game 1.
The number 2 seed from not making the playoffs, bro. They gonna go out with some respect. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you what. If they lose game 1, they're gonna get swept. Their heart's gonna get ripped out their chest. LeBron to have them. LeBron to have them.
We might have to. I might have to talk with both y'all outside the chat. Put some bread on this because I highly believe they're gonna get a game or 2. You know what I'm saying?
I can't gamble, man. I don't like gambling because I don't like being stressed out while I'm watching the game. I just want to watch it. I'm stressing. I'm up here. Well, you know,
yo, bro.
I like the game. Like the Knicks. I'm gonna be, you know. I might not sit down. You know what I mean? But the next game.
Hey, Dave, what was you talking about the Warriors? The Warriors-Grizzlies game.
Yo, I've been saying this about Draymond, bro. That nigga hurts the Warriors if you really look at it. Cause look, Steph gets trapped. He throws it down to Draymond. You saw the last play? Open floater. He could
air ball.
Yo, come on, bro. You know, I respect what he be doing, but bro, that shit, how people try and overrate him, it's not good, bro. Stop doing that shit. That nigga is a good role player. He ain't no third option on the Warriors. And, bro, to me, he's just not really what people make him to be, bro. Because if you saw last night, you saw how much he was costing that team. Look, Draymond, bro. Draymond will look to pass. Yo, Draymond be looking to pass too much, bro. I just don't really think he wants to score the basketball, bro. You can't be in the NBA doing that shit, bro. And I feel like he was one of the reasons they lost last night, bro. But Wiggins played a big factor, bro. Like that shit was unacceptable, bro. That performance,
Unacceptable.
that was bad. That shot, that was just not even a good shot to take in that type of game.
Unacceptable.
Yeah,
You
Wiggins, man. Wiggins
Yeah,
was
like I
bad.
said, somebody needs to speak on this, bro. He's getting too much bread, and I'm gonna pull up the statistics. He's
You
getting way
got
too
niggas,
much bread
yo,
to
you
be
got
doing
niggas
that.
telling me on Twitter Wiggins is underrated. These guys are
Stop.
ridiculous, bro.
Okay, not when it matters. Like I said,
Never gave
When
him
you
that contract.
when it matters,
to be
your true
honest, bro,
character come out, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Draymond's overrated, bro. So overrated, bro.
Minnesota never gave him that contract.
Bro,
They
Draymond's
they
overrated.
gave him
I
that
think
shit out of faith.
But the Warriors gonna be good next year, man. When they get Clay back, but bro, it was just sad to
Man,
see Steph go out.
Clay got the end all be all. They thinking just Clay gonna come in and fix shit.
Yeah.
It's a new
But
NBA.
Ja,
You know,
Ja,
they got to get a center. They got to do. You got to figure out what that rookie gonna do.
man, once Ja could really like get his game down pat, bro.
Klay Thompson is not the fix all.
That nigga
And
gonna be
Tell him.
and what's funny is like nobody really talks about Jive for real. Like
crazy,
on this
bro.
platform. So like if you're gonna talk about him, Dave, like that shit, people want to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, look, I'm a Lonzo fan, but bro, like I used to say, look, probably a month ago, I was probably saying Lonzo was better than Ja because I wasn't really seeing what made Ja special. Starting from 3 weeks ago, this from 3 weeks ago, when I watched him play the Pelicans, and I just see how he is out there, how he gets his team together, how he gets guys shots. Like I was like, yo, this nigga is nice, bro. I wasn't really keen in on his games. Then I started really watching his games. I was like, bro, Lonzo ain't fucking with him, bro. And people got mad
Man,
at me on Twitter yesterday.
who was comparing him to Lonzo?
People, bro. I had Lonzo better than I said a month.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. I
I had Lonzo
didn't
better
think
than
that.
Ja, bro, until I really saw what Ja does. And I said him and Zion is a conversation, and the whole Pels fan base got angry.
That is a conversation. Shit, he the only one that's not in the playoffs. RJ Barrett in the playoffs.
They got so mad at me for saying that shit. Him and Zion, and I won't be mad if somebody said that Ja is better than Zion, bro. You could say
Not
that,
right.
bro.
You can't say that right now.
But I
Ja
won't say
Morant
that.
closing.
I think
See,
I
I'm gonna
overreacted.
tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something when you're done. I got something to say.
That was nice, man.
Yo, listen. What I was gonna say, this dude Zion Williamson. This dude, he do a lot of pretty shit. You know, he not really like you see John Morant. He's serious. He ain't fucking around. His shit is ugly. He trying to win.
Right.
All Zion trying to do is get numbers.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm with Dave on that one.
Zion does
Like,
everything to win, but look,
No, I can't say that. Zion Williamson don't close. All right, how about this? Zion Williamson don't close games. He's not a closer.
Yes, he
well,
does. Like,
yeah, I think he
You ain't
does.
gonna tell me he a closer.
the Timberwolves game.
Well, I ain't talking about everybody. Lonzo closed a few games this year.
Come on, bro.
No, he definitely is a closer.
We
The
blew
one
a lot
who's
of
not
games.
a closer
Look, Fly.
is Brandon Ingram. That's the one who's not a closer on that team,
Brandon's
bro.
not a closer.
Zion's a closer though.
We blew a lot of games trying to defer to Ingram in the clutch rather than to Zion.
Exactly. Go ahead.
That is a fact. Hell.
That's how it went down every time. Like at the end of the game, they'd be like, "Who we gonna get a ball? Give it to Bi." And then what he would do is brick 2 free throws or miss some type of mid range that he had no business taking in the last 2 minutes.
Zion's definitely a closer. Look, Zion is better than Ja, but I don't want this shit to be like Ja is just not on his level because I don't think that's true. I think Ja sometimes doesn't really need to do all that. You know what I mean? But he's still effective, bro. He don't really need to score 50 for his team to win.
Right.
It's his heart, bro. Like the way he played, like he just want to win.
When he has to, though. He got.
I got a question. For Flight though. Flight.
What's up?
If you replace Brandon Ingram with Julius Randle, are the Pelicans in the playoffs? And if so, what seed?
No.
I mean, that'd be a funny fit with him and Zion.
Okay. I'm saying Julius Randle, the Julius Randle's caliber player. Like Brandon Ingram is not on Julius Randle's level.
To me, Julius Randle is a product of good coaching. You know,
Really?
because you can have Julius Randle over there fucking around with Van Gundy, and Van Gundy fuck everything up. You
That's
understand?
what I'm saying. So you can't really.
So that's another thing.
That's interesting that y'all think that.
You know, because it's different. Maybe right now,
bro.
Julius
B.I.
right now probably can play everywhere right now because the way he knows the game,
coach,
he probably see it differently.
A coach who could utilize BI the correct way, bro.
Yeah.
That man BI is special.
Because this was the same, damn near the same. I don't mean to cut you off, Dave. The Knicks is damn near the same team they was under Fizdale. And the Julius Randle last year, they had one of the worst records in the league. You understand? So, I mean, it was a laughing stock. Like they almost traded.
Wait, this is Julius Randle's second year on the Knicks.
This is second year on the Knicks. Yeah.
Why am I thinking this is first? That's crazy.
Nah, he playing for a contract too.
Hey,
when the money's on the line.
And you know how ironic. I had a like basically deja vu. I remember when the Knicks got Julius Randle first, just in free agency, the first day of free agency. Do you remember how Stephen A was dogging him?
Yeah, because they wanted Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. They thought they was gonna have them.
Exactly. Do you remember how he was dogging him though?
Yeah.
And then do you see how he's talking now?
It's a similar situation with the Kwame Brown situation.
That's my point. Like, I'm like, bruh, like they can't keep getting away with that, bruh. Because what Julius had to do is reshape his whole image by himself, and that's BS, bro. Like, you know
now
what I'm saying?
Everybody want to talk to him. Last year,
exactly. Now everybody a Julius Randle fan. Like, that shit is weak to me, bro. Like, and that's all I'm saying with the Kwame Brown. Like, we need real people talking about sports. Like, we can't have this corporate agenda no more. That's all I'm saying.
Because even speaking on the corporate agenda, they still counting the Knicks out. You know,
exactly.
They disrespecting Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau might win Coach of the Year, and they saying that he's going to be the reason why they don't get free agents and the media. They create this propaganda because even if it's false, if you say something 100 times, eventually it should start to be real. You know, people start to believe it. You know, somebody tell you
exactly.
You know, if they continue to drill in your head, Tom Thibodeau's not the long-term solution. Even though Tom Thibodeau's the first coach that ever did something with the Knicks, and Lord knows when. And y'all talk about he ain't the solution, and he the damn solution. You understand? This is crazy. You understand?
Exactly.
This don't make no damn sense.
It's their time has come. I'll just leave
the
it
reason why things didn't happen. Like even free agents don't come. Like, you know, they steer people certain ways.
Right.
You know, and even if things come out and it could possibly hurt a team, why don't you just be quiet? You know, like even a situation with the Kawhi Leonard situation, he possibly would have went to the Lakers if the media didn't leak out that he wanted to meet up with Magic Johnson and talk to the Lakers management and some shit. And the media got out. I think they didn't like. I don't think Kawhi liked that. Like he wanted the shit to be in house, like quiet. And shit kind of. I don't know if you remember. But I
remember.
Made it a big story, you know.
Yeah, you absolutely right about that. And the funny thing is that would have been a true dynasty in my opinion.
Oh yeah, they would have. Yeah, he would have passed Jordan. They would have wrapped up every last one of these. I mean that they would have eventually had to meet up with Brooklyn. Brooklyn would have been their biggest challenge.
But that's what I was about to say.
Years it would have took for them to meet up with Brooklyn, so they probably could have racked up the next three to get there. You know, as long as I think, yeah,
and like it just took one person that didn't care. One person that didn't care, flight, and that was Kevin Durant. He was like, "Bro, I don't care, man. I'm getting James and Kyrie." You know what I'm saying? And then all the heat that they've been taking this year, all individually. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, we're gonna definitely finish up this topic, man. After this game, let me know what you're trying to do. I might hop back on live, and we'll definitely be back on later. But this Kwame Brown situation, man, is groundbreaking. It's the biggest thing in sports, and it will forever change how the media represents not only Black people but all athletes. You know, because it will be backlash after this. Kwame Brown is proven. You know, it is what it is. It's like Sports TV. Hit that subscribe button and most definitely hit that like button.